2023, the countdown to you is on. And as ever, Oklahoma never disappoints when it comes to making headlines. 2022 produced big weather, massive tragedies, multiple viral videos, and KOCO's Mecca Rain now has a look back on many of those moments that had you clicking on KOCO.com.
2022 will go down in the books as pretty memorable, and while we'd love to say that what will most be remembered is good, unfortunately that's not always the case. From weather that devastated communities to investigations decades in the making, still on the minds of many, to the very public murder of a doctor and patients inside the Tulsa Medical Center, there's a lot to process looking back. So let's start here. This video not only caught the attention of Oklahomans, but people all over the country. He's been nicknamed the Devon Tower Climber. His skyrise antics, as dangerous as they were, didn't lead to tragedy or injury, although it very well could have. The pro-life Spider-Man, as he calls himself, scaled the 50-story tower in June.
Oh my gosh. This is just unnerving.
This Sky 5 video showing the shocking stunt on camera. You can see he was dedicated to his pro-life mission. Onlookers stunned. Once he made it to the top, he was quickly arrested and booked into the county jail. And this, a story most of us will never forget. An angry patient on a rampage in Tulsa. The outcome beyond devastating. 4 people killed, 2 doctors, a hospital employee, and a patient. Their lives violently snuffed out. An investigation and note telling the story of an unsatisfied patient taking the life of his own doctor and those in the way of his path. Officials struggling to explain what they discovered shortly after it was over.
They died while serving others. They died in the line of duty.
They stood in the way. They stood in the way, and Lewis gunned them down.
These 4 never to be forgotten. We say their names in remembrance. Dr. Preston Phillips, Dr. Stephanie Hewson, Amanda Glenn, and William Love. And if this isn't a scene or something like it out of a Wild Wild West movie, Cowboy to the rescue.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Stay on him, stay on him. Yes!
A cow on the loose was no match for him, although he gave him a run for his money. Both prepared to get their way. The cow, stubborn and fearless, pushed as far as he could get. But in the end, like a good Western, the Cowboys win out.
You got to be very patient and wait for a good opportunity.
You got him, you got him, you got him.
Woohoo! But this clash of country meets city certainly made for viral news of the day. And for those feel-good moments, this one really hits home. Meet Adam Mewarner. Chances are you already know who he is and remember his story. He's the band director who pushed this wheelchair-bound student across the field for one of their performances. It touched the hearts of so many as Casey Hubbard, the trumpet player, played.
In the 23 years that I have taught, this will rank up as, the highlight of my career.
And many might add, we could always use news that makes you smile. So it's no surprise this went viral. And not that it does, but if this story needed a cherry on top, his October Teacher of the Month win would be it. And we can't look back without talking about Mother Nature. Every year, Oklahoma experiences major weather. 2022, no different. You'll remember the video showing a tornado shredding a medical marijuana farm in Maud. 50 greenhouses gone. In that same space, the RV homes of the employees destroyed as well. Sky 5 video showing the tornado carrying debris from the area, doing thousands upon thousands of dollars in damage, nearly 100,000 in losses. Thankfully, though, no deaths or injuries. And then when you think of December, tornadoes won't likely make the list of things you think of.
When we hear of tornadoes in December, we pause for a second because in Oklahoma, we're used to tornadoes in the spring, but tornadoes in December can happen.
But they can and did happen this year. Like here, this tornado, a confirmed EF2. And we can't say goodbye to 2022 without some incredible weather footage. Storm chaser Derek Klein shooting this video tracking a tornado in Kansas. It's huge. Our chasers always going the extra mile to get the big get. That's a wrap, 2022. Mecca Rain, KOCO 5 News.